Hello and welcome back. I'm here to do another collective reading. As always, I do these every Tuesday. So if you want to find out, what the collective is feeling, subscribe, hit that subscription bell, whatever it is, girl. You know what the YouTubers be saying. I really just be here to work. Um, but if you do want to get more readings and more insights from me, consider following me on the Clock app. All that information can be found in the description bar because I just finished a very good round of like free card pulls and personal readings over there. And if you want to learn how to read the tarot with me, you can also check out my Patreon, right? My tarot course, it's $12.22 a month. And yeah, we're going to get into it. So take some nice meditative breaths with me. And ask your ancestors, spirit guides, and angels to use me as a conduit so that I may be able to deliver the message that you're looking for. So anything, set a prayer, set an intention for, but you just need some information and guidance around. And we're going to hop right into it. You right. Again, thank you. Thank you, Seti. I do need to do some push-ups. I did some today. I did 15 push-ups today. And I did a power yoga. I need to do different type of push-ups. Okay, now I'm just rambling because I'm talking to the girlies on the Clock app. But hello, ancestors, spirit guides, and angels. You know that my intention is to line us all with healing joy and the most authentic versions of ourselves. If there's any information or insights you would like to put on our radar, I'm here to deliver it. Please and thank you. Ooh. Ooh. First thing I heard, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. What don't make sense? It's the way you act. It's the way you act. Act. Excuse me. Justice card, Death card, Five of Cups. The Most High is saying that, like, logically speaking, that we got all the information that we need to change our behaviors. We do. Whatever the situation is, like we're emotionally dissatisfied, we're irritated, we're annoyed. The thing that's really keeping us up is just the fact that it's new. That in order to cut this thing off, we have to step into new territory. And some of us, we don't want to do something new. We don't want to do something new. We don't want to do something different. It's really weird though, because we do want something new, but what is it? Nine of Swords, Page of Swords. It just feels like curiosity. We know it's a process, right? We know that stepping into this new territory, it's a process, right? With this Page of Swords, there's learning. There's a learning curve. We have to try new. We have to experience. And I'm kind of getting like a snowball effect where we step into this new way of being, this new behavior, this new way of communicating, this new thought process, and it's big and it's intimidating. I'm seeing somebody like chuckle like hee hee, but it's like nervous laughter. It feels a little nervous, right? Whereas this thing and this way of being that we've been doing forever, it's very comforting with this Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck, but the Seven of Cups, it's comforting, it's safe, but it's not good for us. Again, when we look at the facts, it's like, girl, this is not giving what it's supposed to give. It's not. Seven of Swords. It may be a little sneaky. Some of us, there may be like a little shame or guilt attached to it. What's the action plan? What's the action plan for the collective? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Judgment card in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse, Empress card. The Divine is saying we don't even really have to try. Hey, Shay Reborn. How you doing, love? The Most High is saying that we really don't have to try. This Judgment card in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse, there's something about like, we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to be perfect and to get it right the first time around. But this Empress card, it feels like we're just listening to our intuition, our desires, our needs, and our wants and our feelings. Again, it doesn't make sense to stay where we are, and it makes perfect sense to try something new because it's going to satisfy that feminine part of ourselves. The feminine part of ourselves is like, I deserve more. I deserve better. I deserve something different. This other thing, I don't know how to do it, but I know it's going to make me feel good on the inside. Right? I know that I want to give birth to something new. I don't know how to give birth to something new, but I know that this old way of being, it needs to die off. Right? Death card. Page of Cups. Again, I don't know how to feel about this new thing. I don't know what emotions are going to come from it. I don't know about the emotional journey. Again, these like pages, all these pages, they're the very, very beginning of something. Right? They're the very beginning. Like they bring forward the Ace of Swords, right? The Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups, right? Funny, I don't see the Ace of Pentacles, who plants the seed and gets the process actually started. But now we're just dealing with the mind, the passion, and the emotions, right? It's like the page, they carry those aces, and those aces get the process started, but we don't want to. It's getting the process started. We're like, God damn it. Because we've been through the process before. With whatever the thing is that we're letting go of, we've been through the process before, and we just know it's going to be a long process. It's a long process, babes. Right? Three of Wands, Eight of Coins, right? It's a big process, right? Three of Wands. We can already see the future. We can already see the snowball coming down the line. We can already see the boulder, the globe, the big rock. I'm getting an image of like Sisyphus. It was Sisyphus who had to carry the rock on his back up and down the hill, right? Or was that Atlas? It was one of them. But this King of Wands directly under it, and again, there's like this phoenix, this firebird. It is only once we decide to like, they're saying once we see the vision. We need the vision. We don't see the vision right now. We don't see where we're going. This could be a call to watch some movies. Somebody needs to watch some movies, read some books. It's like inspiring forms of representation. Some of us, we need to be inspired. We need to see what's possible. We need to see what can be done. This could be finding a mentor. This could be taking a class. Again, this could be like reading a book just about how good and how great it can be. Excuse me. Truth bird. And once we see, it feels like the missing link. It feels like, again, we just don't have the vision. Some of us, we just don't have the vision right now. This could be a call to work with Jupiter. Somebody needs to do visualization exercises on Thursdays. And here's the other thing, right? Like the thing that we need to let go of. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. Sure, Shay. Once the collective reading is done, I got you. Page of Swords in reverse again. Three of Wands in reverse, Seven of Cups. The thing is, like, now we're just like tapping into the options. We don't even really need to make a choice. We just need to see, right? Seven of Cups, it's kind of like, again, more vision energy, but this is Piscean energy. But this is just imagining what it could be like, imagining what can take place. And this Three of Wands in reverse, some of us, we're not seeing what it could be because the only thing that we can see is what we already have. Right? We can only see what we already have, and what we already have, it's okay. Some of us, we're okay. We're all right with what we already have. But we're not. We want more, but what is it? It's like we tell ourselves that we want more, but our actions tell a different story. Right? Emperor card in reverse. Seven of Coins in reverse. This is a call to journal, right? Eight of Wands in reverse. The second we make the decision, we actually step into our power. Queen of Wands in reverse. We're going to feel so beautiful, so full, so sociable. You know what I mean? We're going to feel like that it boy, that it girl, the one. I'm the only one. I'm one of one, right? Queen of Coins, we step into our value. But but Hermit card in reverse, nobody can give it to us. That has to come from within. It has to come from within. It has to come from within. There is no other option. Right? That is the only place it is going to come from. How do we wrap this up? How do we move forward? Where do we focus our efforts and our attention so that we may be able to step into this new reality? I'm hearing with the Sun-Pluto opposition we're transiting through right now, there's not a... We need to get still. We need to meditate. Six of Cups, we need to look at the past. Tower card in reverse. This is two things. Evaluating of the past and like sitting with the past and what we've been through and getting deep, like getting scorpionic, getting rooted into a sense of like dissatisfaction. And some of us maybe even like retribution or revenge, right? But the revenge is like, you know, kind of like when you break up with the ex and it's like, I'm going to show them, I'm going to get my revenge. The best revenge is getting your body right and finding a better partner. That's kind of what it is for ourselves. Like some of us, we've been so dissatisfied, we've been complacent with what it is that we currently have, that the best thing for us, you know what? We've been so complacent with what it is, but the best way for us to like do better is to prove to ourselves that we're gonna go take it to the next level. We're gonna transmute the energy and do something better. I just had this thought. If it don't apply, let it fly. So I got a sore throat right now, right? Which is why I'm munching on ginger. And a lot of people have been getting sick. Let me know if you feel like a little under the weather in the comment section. Don't claim it if you don't feel that way. But like, it's funny, like a lot of people have started popping up, you know, a little feeling like not the greatest. And I'm just thinking about the process of like the body, you know, warding off and killing off a virus or a bacteria. And I was doing research on fevers today and how we have to raise the temperature just a little bit to like trigger our immune responses to help fight off infections. There's this energy coming through of us having to apply a little bit of pressure, having to push ourselves outside of our comfort zone to actually kick off and kick away that thing that we're trying to move away from, right? And it also feels very like Plutonian and Scorpionic, right? We're like, Pluto, it is so precise. It is so precise. It's a very, very slow moving planet because it's so far out there. But the beauty about that is that it's so precise. It's actually smaller than the moon, right? But that precision, it allows us to get into every fine nook and cranny. It allows us to go deep and to identify what needs to be pulled out and transformed. And if it can't be rehabilitated, it then is destroyed. Right? Excuse me, Truth Burp. 8 of Cups in reverse, Magician card in reverse. 7 of Wands. Again, they're just saying that like, we don't have the vision right now. I'm getting from these cards that we don't have the vision right now. And instead of doing a whole bunch of work into trying to predict, these are the words they're feeding me. Instead of doing a whole bunch of work and trying to predict what it is that you need to do, or what it is that you're going to be stepping into, or how's it going to be better, or just like putting ourselves so far in advance into the future, they're saying that's just going to be really difficult for us right now. Like to get access to the level of satisfaction that we're actually going to receive. We're going to be satisfied when we step into this, but it's just a little difficult to step into it because it's so far into the future. It's a little overwhelming. It's so far outside of our comfort zone that the only thing that we can do right now in the present moment is get out of our comfort zone, and that is all that we need to do. Get uncomfortable. Get uncomfortable. 7 of Wands, Death card. Right? Emperor card in reverse. Look at the structures that are not helping you and build new ones. Yeah. Again, it doesn't make sense to stay where we are anymore. Hey, Ann. Thank you for sharing the live, my loves. I would appreciate if everybody double tap that screen. I'm going to get us some Oracle cards and we're going to head on out. Do you want that one? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to get an Oracle card from the Moonology Oracle deck. Thank you for the gifts, Anne. Thank you so much, my loves. And again, I appreciate everybody for the gifts, double tapping the screen, sharing the live session. It felt good today. I felt like I'm cooking. Super moon, emotions are running high. And then we have full moon in Libra. A win-win outcome is forecast. So what page is the super moon on? 34. Super moon, emotions are running high. Especially in the middle of Leo season. Okay, we in Leo season now. Leos can get a little dramatic. This card suggests that the answer to whatever you're asking is writ large, like a silvery full moon set against the velvety night sky. If you're wondering how successful something is going to be, such as a job or a relationship, the answer is very. To use this card, to use common parlance, the answer to your question may very well be that it's under your nose. This card is about being larger than life, being special and bursting with energy that you can tune into and work with. You can expect plenty of good things and a positive outcome when this card comes up. But you may find that there's a lot of emotion to deal with too. There's also a sense that the opportunities around whatever you're asking about don't come along every day, so take action. Attune to the moon. Success is close. I just must trust. Additional meanings for this card. A resolution to your question is closer than you may think. Don't ignore the obvious. Something exciting lies ahead. Make sure you don't blow events out of proportion. Speak to the goddess. Speak to the goddess and ask for her assistance. The supermoon is a new or full moon that takes place when the moon is at its closest point to the Earth during its monthly orbit, an event known as perigee. If it's a full moon, the moon appears around 14% bigger at this time. The moon is known as the queen of emotions, and if you draw the supermoon card, regardless of when you do this, you can expect your feelings to be more highly charged. Something else that came through, again, with the drama and the flair that comes with Leo season, we do have a Leo new moon coming up. Leo's very dramatic, and they're just saying that, like, working with that new moon and working with Leo energy all throughout this season, it's a really good, like, manifestation magnet, right? The like, I don't know, they're just like, the drama of a Leo is unmatched. And I'm not to say that to be disparaging, but it's big, it's glorious, it shines. It does what it wants to do regardless of who watches. And it teaches the world how to shine constantly, effortlessly. Right? And there's just something about that energy that's just so good for attraction and manifestation. See you later, Bree. Have a good night, beautiful. I'm going to get us an Oracle card. And then we're going to go. But again, as always, if you found value out of this, please let me know down in the comment section. Hit that thumbs up button. Ooh, and if you want to learn tarot with me, again, check out my Patreon down in the description bar. Yeah, this one's hard to show. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. And then, yeah, we're just going to take this one. An invitation to connect. These are a little long, so bear with me, but it's on 19. Love exists throughout our universe. Many loving beings that do not belong to the human race exist in the worlds beyond the earthly realm. Among these are those who are aware of the spiritual plight of humanity and are willing and able to help us move forward. Unlike those who close their minds because they fear the unknown, you have an open mind and an open, receptive heart. Beings from other worlds recognize you as a receptive channel for their unconditionally loving assistance in this world. You will both benefit from this individually and help the planet. So you are being offered an invitation to connect. There are many dimensions to existence. For those who are developing evolved sensory perception, the senses will not be restricted to being impressed upon by the physical dimension. There are higher dimensions that the psychic or emotional nature can recognize, and even more refined dimensions that the higher mind can recognize. Beyond that, there are dimensions that the mind, even in its most expansive state, cannot grasp, but the spirit knows to be real. The more your sensitivity, the more your sensitivity to subtle energy evolves, the more aware you become of these worlds beyond this world. For some, this will be easy to accept and will inspire interest in learning more. Others may be tentative about exploring connections with non earthly beings. Great peace can grow in the heart of those who are unafraid, who are open to the idea of beings that are aware of humanity, but not human themselves, who want to help humanity evolve and have the spiritual power to do so. No matter how mixed up and consumed by darkness the world may seem at times, there are so many powers of light working to see the earth and humanity through this most interesting time, to see us into the new age of spiritual enlightenment. It is all part of the divine experiment of life, and there are many forces invested in the successful and loving evolution of humanity. If you have been contemplating life beyond the earth, perhaps talking to the stars, or gazing wistfully at other planets, if you have been intrigued by the mysterious codes of light and sound, you sure are embedded in crop circles or simply having a feeling that you would like to work with beings who are more spiritually involved than humanity at the present, then you are being given a clear message with this oracle. There are beings in other worlds that are very aware of your open, loving attitude and the work you are doing. They are actively responding to your thoughts and feelings. Since we live in a free will zone on Earth, we must extend an invitation to receive assistance. Because you are unafraid and resonate from a place of peaceful curiosity and higher level awareness, you are capable of issuing the needed invitation to those that can assist from humanity from a place of unconditional love. Of course, there are forces in the broader universe, just as there are forces in the natural world here on Earth that would not be so helpful to the triumph of love of the planet. Therefore, we must issue our invitation to the forces of light with a peaceful heart and a wise mind. The invocation below has been carefully crafted to attain that purpose. You are asked to use it whenever you feel the need to do so, knowing that you are a part of a bridge between humanity and other loving worlds that want to assist life on Earth. They thank you now and offer their blessings to you and to life on Earth and always possible. And then the invocation is, as a member of the human race, through my own free will and for the greatest good, I call upon all beings that resonate with the quality of unconditional love and wish to assist humanity and the earth to evolve on the path of divine love. I ask for the unconditionally loving ascended masters that serve Christ consciousness to be the gateway through which the permission is confirmed for those beings to enter Earth's field and assist humanity according to the divine will, grace, and love. May all beings be happy and free, so be it. Yes. So again, if it don't apply, let it fly. And if you're looking to contact otherworldly beings, you know what I mean? If you've been curious about that, check out that invocation. Maybe play it back, repeat it after me. And this came from the Lightworker Oracle deck. All the decks that I use can be found in my Amazon storefront, again, down in the description bar. But that concludes our collective reading. Again, thank you for spending this time with me. I definitely appreciate it. If you feel so called to donate, again, all my payment forms can be found in the description bar. If you're here, this is my Cash App, link in bio. You know where to find it. I appreciate you spending this time with me. Please thank your ancestors, spirit guides, and angels for assisting me. And until next time, this is XMO. Ta-ta.